My name is Sharma Garge. I'm a first year student of BA in Journalism and Mass Communication at Navrachana University, Vadodara. Today, we have a very special guest, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma. He is an author of 3 books, blogger, and a founder of foodtechpartner.com and maniauniversity.com, the online firm to support and guide budding food professionals. He is a member of co-expert community of Ministry of Food Processing Industry. He is a life member of AFSTI, ex-chief editor of newsletter issued by AFST Mumbai chapter, and editorial member of Indian Food Industry magazine published by AFSTI Mysore. He is also visiting faculty of several food technology colleges across the India. So, sir, please tell us about your background.
Thanks for this opportunity. So I'm a native from Bihar, and I have completed my schooling from Dumka district, and then 11th, 12th from Ranchi, and both are in currently Jharkhand. And my childhood was not different from any small town boy. At the time, I was preparing for medical exam, and I tried to give few exams. I qualified Armed Force Medical College, Pune, but I couldn't get through the interview. And during that time, I came to know about ICAR, which is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and came to know that they conducted all India exam and through which we can get admission in different colleges across India. Just as a time pass, I wrote that exam, I qualified it, and I got admission in BTech for BTech Food Science in Marathwada Agriculture University, Parbhani. So I was preparing for medicine, but I got some engineering courses. I went for it. And after that, it has become now my passion, now my career, now my future.
So what did you do for graduation or post-graduation?
So as mentioned, I through ICR exam, I got admission in College of Food Technology under currently Vasantarao Naik Marathwada Agriculture University, Parbhani, which is in Maharashtra. Then I went to Central Food Technological Research Institute, Mysore, and to do my master's, which is MSc in Food Technology.
What made you choose such an offbeat or unconventional and interesting career?
It was my situation that influenced me to choose this career. After rejection in AFMC interview, I had lost confidence and was not ready to drop 1 year after 12th to prepare for medical exam. So I was getting admission for a BTech degree and I just took it. At that time, I had thought that if not medical, let me pursue engineering. And looking back, I think I took a big career risk. But at the same time, I think it was one of my best decisions. Whether it was a calculated risk or gambling, I can't say it now. But there was one calculation in my mind that there were only 52 seats all over India. Hence, there will be less competition in the future. And that's why I took food technology.
So what were some of the challenges and how do you address them?
So initially the challenge was to establish myself in the society that I have chosen some different course, and many people were not accepting it because they had some aspiration for me to become a doctor, but accepting a different course, food science, was something difficult to convince even my parents. So I took that challenge and I asked them that give me 4 years. After 4 years, I will show you that I'm in a equivalent position as a doctor or as an engineer. So I can say that convincing our parents, our society, was the first and biggest challenge for me. And after that, getting into college, then making a career from food technology, that was not a big challenge for me. And that was not a big challenge for me.
What problems do you solve?
So in last 10 years, or I'll say now it is 14 years career and 10 years in Mondelez, I have solved different kind of issues because I have been in different job profile. I started my career in Nestle in their production unit. So there my role was to manage their one shift of production. So I was in their Rudrapur factory, which is in Uttarakhand, and the factory used to make Maggi noodles. So any manufacturing unit have their inherent problems: line breakdown, resource management, manpower management. Those things I used to do in Nestle. Then I came to Heinz, where I was as a new product developer. So there, the issue to solve was to create a new product. So there I created mayonnaise, chutneys, sauces, and challenges were to find the right recipe which will be accepted by all the consumers, to create engineering or to create machineries which can manufacture at the bigger volume. Then for last 10 years, I'm in Mondelez, where I'm trying to solve the issues related to chocolate.
What skills are needed for this job? Or how did you acquire the skills?
So skills are acquired during the process. So a few things we learn, and few things we learn in colleges. Based on those learnings, we further get those skill set while working. So when I was in Nestle, I learned many things, many skill sets from the operators who were running the machineries, from my colleagues, from my seniors. Similarly, when we do job, we are exposed to different kind of problems. During the course of solving those problems, we learn those skills, we develop those capabilities.
How does your work benefit the society?
Great, good question. So right now I can divide my work into two parts. So let me tell you something which I do at my personal capacity, not from the job capacity. So I am the author of 3 books, few blogs, through which I guide budding food technologists. I help in making their career, in choosing the right career, in getting admission to the higher education colleges. So there I support them, I help them by solving their doubts, by giving them guidelines on day-to-day basis. So I conduct different seminars, webinars, where all their doubts are being addressed and discussed. So this is my contribution to the society at my personal front. At the professional front, so we know that the world produces far more food than the entire population needs. But the problem is that these crops are highly perishable, and thus a large amount of these crops get spoiled or wasted. So as a food technologist, we ensure that these crops are converted into value-added products with longer shelf life. So in my current role, I am working with a company which is known for its corporate social responsibilities and commitment towards the healthy snacking. So I work for the upliftment of the cocoa processing farmers. I feel privileged to be part of the bigger mission aimed at forming a healthier and happier society.
Last but not the least, sir, what is it you love about your job, about this job?
Chocolates. I get chance to make chocolates. This is the biggest thing. And the brand. Whenever I say that I work with Cadbury, with a Cadbury company, I can feel the smile in the face of whether they are strangers, whether they are my family or friends. So that kind of happiness, which through my work, through my company, which I am providing to the society, is an interesting part of my job.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you, sir, for sparing your precious time from your busy schedule. It was glad to hear you from you, and thank you again and for sharing your experience. And thank you once more, sir, and wish you all the best.
Thanks, Ranav, for this opportunity, and I wish you good luck for your future. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.